There's no doubt that Angeles City in Pampanga is a favorite travel destination in the Philippines because the city has rich history, interesting culture, amazing food, and has a number of must-visit tourist attractions. As a matter of fact, Angeles City is also one of the most visited cities in Central Luzon because of its close proximity to the Clark International Airport, one of the 3 international airports in Luzon located within the Clark Freeport Zone. Along with Clark, Angeles City still remains a great place to live in and a top choice in Central Luzon for entertainment, dining, amusement, gaming, and recreation activities. Angeles and Clark together form the hub for tourism, business, and industry, as well as the entertainment and gaming center of Central Luzon in the Philippines. Here are some of the things you can do when visiting Clark and Angeles City of Pampanga. The Clark Freeport and Special Economic Zone, or more commonly referred to as Clark, is not a municipality but a special economic zone spanning Tarlac and Pampanga in the Central Luzon of the Philippines. Clark is divided into 2 main areas. These are Clark Freeport Zone and Clark Special Economic Zone. But together, they are called the Clark Freeport and Special Economic Zone. A larger area of Clark, including the new Clark City, is under the Clark Special Economic Zone. Clark Freeport Zone, on the other hand, covers the area of the former Clark Air Base, which most part has now been converted to the Clark International Airport, and some portion of it is still under the control of the Philippine Air Force. The Clark Freeport and Special Economic Zone also covers some portions of Angeles City, a first-class, highly urbanized city in the province of Pampanga and a great travel destination among local and international tourists. Walking around the streets, particularly in downtown Angeles, is definitely a great way to experience local culture of the Pampangueños or Kapampangans, which refers to the locals of Pampanga. When in downtown Angeles, make sure to visit its extraordinary historical sites. This includes the popular Holy Rosary Church, one of the oldest church in Pampanga, which is a must-see for those who loves visiting historical places and old churches. Just in front of the church is Museo Ning, Angeles, a museum which was built in 1922 and served as the City Hall of Angeles City until 1998. The museum houses photographs and memorabilia which features the culture and history of the Angeles City and its people. In terms of transportation, these colorful jeepneys and tricycles are the cheapest way to get around. You'll even sometimes encounter the famous kalesa, or a horse-drawn carriage, while walking in some streets of Angeles City. Besides being close to Clark, there are also many expats living in Angeles City for its warm people and low cost of living. Many expats in Angeles City are living in affordable apartments which usually costs around $200 to $400 per month. And for $500 or more, you can already get a comfortable fully furnished house for rent. Pampanga is known as the culinary capital of the Philippines, so you'll definitely find many good and affordable restaurants around the city. There are also a lot of shops in downtown Angeles selling various products like clothing, accessories, foods and all, at very affordable prices.
First rain on the plane, we were flying to the mountain, all across the ocean, and there we go again. Walking in the streets, now some new places, meeting new faces, diving deeper in the world.
If you love to shop, you need not to worry as Angeles City also has plenty of shopping malls. The biggest and most popular mall in the area is the SM City Clark. This is the favorite shopping mall in Angeles City because the mall is very easy to reach. It has loads of shopping and dining options, and because jeepney terminals are situated in the area. In fact, the Clark Main Gate terminal nearby is where all jeepneys going inside Clark is found. Apart from its fantastic SM City Clark, tourists and visitors will absolutely love the fact that Clark has many things to offer, not to mention Clark covers 32,000 hectares of land, which is about half the size of the whole Metro Manila. In fact, Clark can also compete with other major cities in the country, as it houses its own airport, known as the Clark International Airport, the fastest growing airport in the Philippines, and serves as a gateway to the north. In terms of location and accessibility, Clark is by far one of the easiest to reach, with just an hour and 30 minutes drive when you're coming from Metro Manila. Clark's strategic location also makes it one of the best places to do business in the country, which is why both local and international companies are focusing on turning Clark into an industrial and commercial center. In terms of tourism, its Clark International Airport is just between 30 minutes to a couple of hours away from other famous tourist destinations of Central Luzon, including the famous Mount Pinatubo and the provinces of Aurora, Bataan, and Zambales. While inside Clark, there are various activities that you can do and a few tourist spots you must visit, such as Clark Museum and 4D Theater, Dinosaurs Island, and Aqua Planet. One thing that you will first notice upon entering the Clark Freeport Zone is the Air Force City Park. This remains a significant part of the area, with Clark being a former military air base and because the area is also currently a Philippine Air Force base. The area has a huge green space which is perfect for picnics and morning walks, plus you can also take great photos with its vintage fighter jets, airplanes, and a helicopter that are on display. Clark has a number of other open spaces, including the Clark Parade Grounds, where the Hot Air Balloon Festival is being held. This is a favorite biking, running, or walking spot for people living in Clark and nearby places. The park has a huge, clean and grassy land which is perfect for random activities like picnics, walking your dogs, and doing your workouts, plus it also has some nice coffee shops and restaurants around the area. It's best to visit Clark with your private car since the place is huge and its tourist spots are quite far from each other, but still, public transportation are also available when getting around Clark. There are plenty of blue taxis going around. Plus jeepneys are also coming in and out of Clark, but they can sometimes be limited. You can also take advantage of Clark's shuttle service called the Clark Loop, which is currently offering a free ride for employees working inside the massive complex and for tourists who wants to visit and go around Clark. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get new video updates. Thank you for watching.